Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Duke's offense who will have the football first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Ready? Wide. Here we go.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Right, 18. Hey, move. Go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Ready to go.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear.
Down, ready, 80, go.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Go. Just ready. Go.
They'll go right back to the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Might be looking to run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting out to pick.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
As so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays, well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Duke.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida Atlantic's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. One of the games within the game that we've been looking forward to all week. How will he handle this star cornerback on the other side of the ball? Running inside, it's Dahl. At the 35, he's loose. He's running free down the middle. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Owls! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's got him in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He got... And it was... It's out after that. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. And he'll be brought down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Off play action on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The give to the left. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Burt. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Duke!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Blunt. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 3rd. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, down here on the Duke sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burt. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. And now the hit knocks it loose.
Every punt returner is going to try to score a touchdown every time he gets the ball, all right? You got to do a better job, though, with ball security, understanding that you're not going to the house, but you can't turn it over and give it right back to the other team.
They'll operate out a split back. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Running inside. It's Blunt. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here we go. Ready. 129.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This Ford Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Ford Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got some room, entered to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. An 84-yard drive there, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Blue Devils sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quarterback making checks.
Ready, go!
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the move, it's Blunt. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exact.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll try the run. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half he has really talked to his team at the half about how they are executing with this noise. On the road, trying to separate themselves and stay alive in college football playoff contention, they've got to be better at the line of scrimmage. He said our guys have to lock in, look each other in the eye, and make sure everyone understands their job here to start the third.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Dog. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Russ. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Burt. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Off the RPO, complete. And they swarm him under.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Make sure that there's not going to be... on this one, ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blunt. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, buying some time. At the 40, there he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds space on the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Blunt. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again. He's in open space downfield. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Ready.
Sticks it in his belly. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football, and I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the big fullback. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Unloads quickly.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Run it with the fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go, go!
The give to the fullback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to impose their will with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Handoff to the fullback. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers